think it's on. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay, streamings. I'm so excited for this, you guys. Okay. Are any of you guys here? As you can see, I got the little lizard, my grass starter ready. I did a little pre-sketch because I wanted to get some ideas going. But most of it's still the same as when I first started it. Because I want to get your guys' input. So, let's see. I'm going to look up. I wrote some things down in a Google Doc so I can know my ideas. And I can remember. Okay. The first stage was called cameling. Overall, I like the design of cameling. It's just sort of static and the overall shading's not good, so I thought, why not go ahead and get it all ready. So let's just get started and do another sketch, because I don't want to base it just off this one. But also, can you tell me which ones you think is better? Do you think 1 or 2 is better? Let's just move this over again. Alright, let's make it a little smaller. We'll make this sketch a lighter color. But I do like the pose I gave it. And the berry aspect is cute, adding a little bit of a berry. But I don't want it to be too close to the other grass lizard starters. I can't remember their names. But let's just get a basic sketch down again. Oops. Not a sketch layer. Let's see. Which pen am I gonna use? Yeah, I'll use that one. I'm gonna switch how this is looking. Let's see here. I'm probably only gonna do an hour for this stream, not 2 hours like I did before, because I want it to be relatively short. I want the face to be rounder and shorter. But I also want it to be looking down. That's good. The face sort of looks not like a starter, and it's because the eyes. I've got the head shape down that I want. It's just the eyes is the problem. I want bigger eyes. Bigger, rounder eyes. Perfect. That one. This eye I like. This one. This one needs to rounder. Okay. That's good. I want the head to be bigger. I want it to be a big, chubby body. But I want the head to be bigger so it's more fitting for a starter. Yeah, it's so hard to do. I want the head bigger. Boop. Hello, Jim and Simpin. And yes, it's a stream. I hope you like it. It's going to be mainly me drawing my starter trio. Tell me if you think it looks good so far. A drawologist. What's that? This is just the first sketch I'm basing off of the first designs I did for them. These two over here were basic sketches I did beforehand. And these are the original designs. This is the first stage, second, and final. Mainly I was gonna do updates on like the shading and the style of the drawing, but then I realized I didn't really like how they turned out. So, here we are. I'm just adding a little berry. Now that looks like an apple. So I'm not going to add a stem, but I am going to round it more. Are you a subscriber on my YouTube channel? Because you were the first follower I had on Twitch. So I'm just wondering. Ah, that's why the feet weren't looking right. I had them designed differently. Oh! Ellis. Hello. I was hoping to see you on tonight's stream. Well, I appreciate it. I hate drawing hands and arms. It's so hard. Just for future reference, every week I am going to be streaming, but it's going to be alternating days. I mean, alternating kinds of stream. One week it's going to be gaming, and the next it's going to be drawing. So, one week YouTube stream, next it's going to be Twitch. Oh dear God, that hand is tiny. I'm gonna have to edit that. First, let's get rid of it. Teeny tiny hand compared to the body. Oh no. Yeah, it sort of was a T-Rex moment. Now I just copy and paste this so I can edit it onto the other side. Oh. I'm gonna edit the color so I can actually see it. this? Oh, oh. I can't draw, so I can't. I did it somehow on this one, but I think the torso is more forward on this one, so I don't know. I'm just gonna copy and paste it like this until I can get better at doing angles, because that's not a good arm. Now it really does look like a T-Rex. Now I'm trying to decide, do I want to go with the one leaf thing? Or do I want to go with the berry as well? Because it's hard to decide. Because I already got the berry on the tail. I liked the berry on the tail. I'm actually going to edit it a bit. So I'm wondering, maybe do something like... I want a big old leaf. That could work. Perfect. The berry doesn't look quite right, does it? Sort of looks like a giant pimple. Do starters? I don't think I've ever seen a starter have gender differences. You know, it also sort of looks like one of those gems that a genie could have. But I'm not basing it off of like Arabian, or I'm not sure where they originate from. I'm basing it off of Madagascar, like the starter region. So it could be a genie, like had a psychic type to it. Originally it was dark, grass dark in the final stage, so it could turn into psychic if I incorporate it as a gem. Eh. It actually looks better since I've enlarged it and gotten rid of the edge of the leaf. It looks sort of like a third eye as well. So that could be a thing. eyes, they're not rounded like I want them to be, like as round as I want them to be, so I'm going to change that a bit. Round it. Give me a second to get rid of the other eye. Ugh. It's always that second eye I've struggled with. Making it even. Give me a second. Just gonna move this. Oh, what do you think? It's still not as brown as I would like it, but it's better. Here's option 1. Option 2. I'm gonna be honest, I like 2 better. I mean, option 1 better. Like the new ones, I like them better. And to fit the actual face, smaller. I don't think I'll add another leaf yet. Keep it simple. I integrated both aspects of the design and I actually like it quite a lot. There. Now we're gonna get to the line art. Which one do I want? I want it to be sort of thin, but not too thin. Yeah, that'd be good. If you're wondering, I'm using the Procreate app. I actually prefer it a lot better to my old one I used for drawing. I like drawing digital better because I can fix my mistakes more easily and I have more of a range of materials I can use. Like, look at these brushes. I have sketching, inking, drawing, painting, artistic, calligraphy, airbrushing, textures, abstract, charcoals, elements, spray paints, materials, vintage, luminance, industrial, organic, and water. There's so many, and look how many different options I have for those. Look at this. It's amazing. That's better. Render. Boop. Don't feel dumb about it. It's a lot to take in at first. It took me a while to get used to it, but I still mainly only use 2 brushes. Oh, big head. Up. I'll end the stream after an hour. Actually, how long has it been? Ah. Why won't you go on straight? There. Go, tail. Go. No. Better. Still not this, but what can you do? As most people can attest, you end up most of the time, you're satisfied with how your art turns out, but then, as time goes on, you start hating it. I could also do other drawings as well, but I just want to at least get the inking done for this guy. It's hard to draw, actually. It's a lot of work that people don't expect. So when people start to draw themselves, they start to understand the struggle. And I'm still not that good at it. I can barely draw hands. I can barely draw feet. And I suck at symmetry. If I could have a symmetry... Look at that arm. No. No. Hello, Furby. Stop clawing at my chair, please, Sweet Pea. Bit bigger. There. Oops, too much. Bop. Better. Let's just. Ah, too big. Can you alert me when an hour has passed? Because I did not set a timer. And I'm down here, and the kitchen is down here, and I want my family to be able to access the kitchen if they need to grab something. Thank you. There won't be a regular video tomorrow because I'll be uploading this to YouTube. So that'll be the video for tomorrow. Hope you don't mind too much. Yeah, an hour since stream start. Or actually do an hour and 30 minutes. That way it'll be I think 11 when it's time for the stream to end. Because I want to get plenty of drawing in. Bop. Bop. Sort of looks like I'm giving them little frog feet, doesn't it? Frog footsies. Frog footsies, little tootsies. I want to see if my shading has improved because it's been a bit, or if I've gotten a lot worse. I was saving the drawing of everything for streams so I can get some feedback. I think you can. Well, just say if you think it looks good or not. That's enough feedback for me. Tongue. It goes, meh. Yoshi? I'll be honest, I've never played a single Mario game. I've also never played a Pokemon game. I just like the designs. I've watched the show, though. Mario Angel. Hmm. Maybe I'll show you some other designs after I get all the line art done that I've done. That I plan on updating. On streams. But can't forget the nostrils. Everyone needs nostrils. Otherwise, you can't smell. There's something I've always wondered. Do insects have nostrils? Ah. Okay. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. This is the new design for kenneling. Look at that cutie. charged is my, yeah, we still got plenty of, charge on the iPad, so we can keep going for a while. Do you want me to read the description I have for him? Let's see, where is it? I have it written somewhere. I gotta find the dang description. I think I wrote it down. I wrote it down on the paper. I don't have it with me, but I do remember that the first stage is a shy little thing that's always hiding and being protected by the final. So should I start on the colors, or do you want to see some of my other Pokemon designs? Okay. This is my gallery I got. Here we are. I'm working on these guys. I'm not sure, because I want it to be a 3-stage, the bug of the route. But I'm having difficulty designing the second stage. This is all. Yep. This is Larkick. This was the first time I attempted this shading style, and I think it looks the closest to the Pokemon style I've ever gotten. And this is Buzzkick. The wings look a little weird because I changed the outline after I'd finished everything. This is before I mastered this shading style. I believe I mastered the shading style. But here's the shiny. Here's Shocket and Electram. I'm not that good at drawing I'm better at drawing rounded things. So they sort of don't look that well good. I don't really have descriptions for them yet because they were just sort of throwaway designs for challenges I was testing myself on. Here are some of them these are the first ones I designed on here. The first stage, Spintini. And the second stage, Fluffter. Yeah, I don't like bugs, so I wanted to test out how I could draw on them. Plus, these were going to be the original Route 1 bug type. Plus, they were going to be fairy type. I wasn't very good at the shading style yet, so As you can see, I sort of on Fluffter, I added the wings as an afterthought because I realized I had them on Spintini, but I forgot to add them onto Fluffter. Do you want to see any of my other stuff I'm currently working on? This one is for basically just me. I just did it because I wanted to see how she would look in the pony style. Here's me as a pony. As you can see, the new channel icon is the cutie mark I designed for her. And the thing about what I did, I made her slightly taller than the regular ponies. I was gonna make the whole thing a big video, but then I realized I didn't have recording on while I was drawing, so that's not a thing anymore. Let's see. If it's gonna be a psychic type now, which I think I'm gonna do that, I'm thinking of changing the colors a bit, just a tiny bit, to more go with that instead of the dark type. But I don't want it to be super obvious that it's gonna be a psychic type. I like the color I did for the skin, but I didn't really like the color I did for the leaf. It looks a bit too bright. Gren's neck. What color do I want for the belly? Maybe a That could be good. Oh, that actually doesn't look bad. And it sort of makes it look like it's a poison type. It's not. And I like that. I like Pokemon designs that look like one type but are a complete opposite. I want to keep that bark sort of color, but make it a little less green. A little brighter. That's okay. I actually don't mind that color. Sort of looks like the Green Goblin, honestly, with the color scheme, but I'm not too mad about that because it looks good. Now, what color should I make the berry? There are loads of berries from Pokemon, but I can't remember what all of them look like. I'm gonna look that up real quick on my computer. Pokemon berries. So I can see which this one looks the most like. It sort of looks the most like a Wattmelberry. I'm just gonna keep looking through them though. Yeah, the Wattmelberry looks the most like it. Because it doesn't have a stem. What does the Wattmelberry do? Oh, it has a stem, it's just really hidden. And it's the roundest one. It looks like a watermelon, sort of. Okay. I'm gonna say it grows the Wattmelberries on its head, but what does the Wattmelberry do? Um, what the heck is a Wattmelberry for? I don't know. Yeah, it said something about Poffin. And berry block. I mean, Pokeblocks. So I'm just gonna make it look like a Wattmelberry. Okay, that looks like it. And a green. Is that the right green? No, it's more of a yellow green than a... It's a bit darker. That looks about right. Nope. Perfect. Looks like an inside out watermelon. The first iteration of Cameling, I'll be honest, looked way too much like the other starters. I mean, like the other lizard grass starters. That's why I wanted to change it. And I'm honestly happy with how it's turned. Like, it's turning out, the changes. I think it was even the same typing as one of the others, so I'm glad I'm changing it to Psychic now. Maybe I'll do regional variants in the future, but I want to get the starters done first. Let's see if this will actually look like it. Not too bad, but I gotta add the dots. And the green is a bit brighter than it was. I think it's, let's see here. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I had the, Pokédex up. Let me look it up real quick. The Pokédex online is so useful, honestly. Grass. Dark. Search. you're on it. You're right. There's not a single actual starter that's Grass Dark. Let me look up Grass Psychic. And there's no Grass Psychic starters either. That's weird. Could have sworn that one of them looks like a Grass Dark type. So I always thought it was a Grass Dark type. I guess not. I wonder what it was then. Grass Bug type would be cool, but maybe I'll do that for the next region I design. Now I gotta do the same thing for the tail. It's such a pain in the butt. All I know is it looked edgy. Oh, yeah, like an Easter egg. I can see it. But I'm not the one who designed the berry, though. So you can blame that on the Pokemon peoples. Let's see, what color do I? I said you can blame it on the Pokemon peoples, not blame it on you. But I gotta come up with a nice green for the leaves. I don't know if I want to make it for a brighter one that's gonna match the eyes or a darker one. That's gonna be hard to decide. Maybe that's actually not bad. I don't mind that green. It nicely contrasts the berry. Next, the eyes. Well, that psychedelic trip thing, that actually goes well with the psychic type. So I'm not too mad about that. eyes. Do you think the eyes look Pokemon enough? Or do I have to blend it some? I think they look okay, but I'm not sure. Okay. Perfect. The eyes are done now. Should I add some shading? Because I'm going to add some shading to the back of the eye. Just to make it contrast a bit better. You can barely see the contrast if you blend it. I'm gonna check the Pokédex real quick and see how they do their eyes, because I can't remember if I'm doing it right. Because I think I'm doing it right. I just want to see how they're doing it in the newer generations. It's hard to tell because a lot of the Pokemon, they only have black eyes. They don't have colored eyes. So it's hard to see if it actually looks right. I just scrolled past Castform. I'm gonna redesign. I'm gonna do a. I hate to say it, but I'm probably gonna do a redesign on. After I'm finished with my region, I'm probably gonna do a redesign on some of the Pokemon I hate. You like Castform? It's a set. Look, have you seen the design? Not much is wrong with it. The head is cute, but the body, you gotta admit, there's a problem. Everything about him is cute except for that body. You gotta admit that. Yeah, the eye looks okay. I would like to see its... That ain't a chin. You know what those are. Those are boobs. You gotta admit, they look like boobs. I was watching some Pokemon YouTubers, and they redesigned him, and it made it look a lot better, and you gotta admit, it looks like he's got boobs. Okay, they do shade the eyes. His other forms, they're cute. But his base form... no. The eyes are fine. Okay. I gotta get the shade in the rest of the body, and I gotta color in that stinking tongue. Gotta make him go, yum. A little redder. Up to red. A little pinker. That's good. Okay. And I just realized I still gotta do his shiny as well. I'll do the shiny now, just adjust the colors a bit. Copy, paste. I reached the max layer limit. I'm gonna have to change the size of the canvas real quick, because I do not want to be limited by layer limit. Moving you over. Oh no, the head. Okay, let's see, where are you? Okay. Where are you? You're there. Just gonna edit the canvas. Let's see if this will allow me to add more layers. I know, I'm able to... Yeah, if a canvas is too big, there's a layer limit. I made the canvas too big. So, just to make sure you don't crash the program. I'm pretty sure. Tell me which one you prefer better, because I'm going to do color balance. Oh, look at that. That actually sort of looks good. What do you think of this color? It looks a lot different on my screen than it does on the screen it's showing. But, what do you think for this color? Well, it's supposed to be a shiny, so it's gonna keep color. I like it. At least for the skin and the bellies. Let's see, should I... I'm gonna change the leaf as well. Get up there. Let's see what color looks best on you. That sort of dead leaf color looks sort of good. Like fall. I'll be honest, I like that color. Now for this, the berry. Let's get your color changed. The purple and yellow looks good on it for the psychedelic. I'm thinking of maybe keeping the berry the same, because it's a berry, it grows. Because I want to keep some aspects from the original coloring. But I'm not sure. What do you think? Well, I'm just gonna shift it until you say when. Okay, I'll start it here, then I'll start shifting, and then you tell me when. This color? The blue and the pink? Or the greeny pink? The blue and the pink. No, it doesn't look bad. And it's not too... Okay, no, it's really far off. I thought... Wait, it's not too far off, but it brings the pink back. So, it brings the pink back from the original berry, so I am actually happy with that. The eyes... I'm gonna keep the tongue the same color because it's a tongue. But let's get these eyes done. Let's see. Oh, I like this red. Or maybe a purple? A purple would look good with this. To match the belly. I like that. And just gonna get the tongue up there. 15 layer maximum is reached. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna move this guy over and down. That's the next ones I'm gonna be working on. I'm gonna fuse them down. There. Now let's work on the shading. Somehow. We'll do the body first. I hate having to do this. It's so hard to just shade them. Because, give me a second to look at my latest one because I can't remember how I do it. Let's see how this is done. Just fast forwarding this so I can get to where I am now. To the bug. And to the little larva. Okay. Oh, where, did I design the larva? Okay, I designed it over here. No, I designed it over here. I was originally going to main for it to be this secondary, but then I decided, meh, why not? Wait, how did I do that shading? Okay. Just so I can stay inside the lines, get that black color. Okay. You might be a little confused with how I do shading. But it's a process. Gotta trust the process. invert so I don't get any of the good shading. Erase it. Oops. Invert that. I'm gonna need a layer for the white. This is just my process for doing it. It's a lot different than I think than the process the Pokemon creators go through. Change this to 650, I think. And that's right. Select and invert. And let's erase the bits that do not belong. And you'll see the head is done. It looks properly shaded. Oops. See? It looks Pokemon-like. It's a difficult process to learn, but it is a good process. I know a lot of other Pokemon artists use like darker versions of the colors so that they can shade it differently, but I just use a black overlay, well, a black layer, and do it, and it makes me happy. I like how it looks, like it ends up. I shouldn't have merged the belly and the body. That way I could do them separately. But how well, 'tis what it is. Remember what tell me when 11 rolls around. Yeah, I wasn't really showing the feetsies. But I did do a whole segment on me saying he has frog feets. Frog feets. Well, it's almost 11, I just realized, so after we get this part of the shading done, I'll go ahead and end the stream, and we'll finish it next one. Do you think I should do another drawing stream next week, or should I go ahead with the gaming stream? Just so I can get a... You see how much it's taken this long just to do this little bit of drawing. So you'll see why it takes so long to do drawings. Okay, then I'll keep doing the alternating thing. Oh, that's too big of a brush. Too little. Good. Trust the process. What was the shade? That was 35. So 35. More white. Wait. Get this back to black. Get this black so that I can remember which percentages is on. Go back to 35. I thought I had that on 50. Go back. And you'll see the belly's done now. I just gotta add the whites. And this is 50. 50. and back. Almost. And that is done. So we'll finish this guy in the next drawing stream. For now, I do believe that will be all. It looks quite good so far, so I'm happy for that. And the best part about this, I can copy and paste the finished shading back onto the original. Let's see how it, I actually want to see how it looks on the original. So let's just, it actually looks pretty good. I'll see you next time, Jim and Simpin, and anyone else watching. This will be uploaded to YouTube tomorrow. So, with that being said, it has been a pleasure to draw for you all today. Queenie, out. Bye!